Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your 2020 reading. We're going to pull 20 cards for you so we can get some insight into as to where you are and where you're headed for 2020, as well as the best creative energies you could take on, some healing energies, and some blessings, okay? So we're going to go jump right in. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or any other placement you feel relevant that you're looking into. This is going to be a general reading for Virgo, okay? If you'd like to have your own personal reading just like this, I am offering them right now for $20.20. So the information for booking will be in the comments. Not in the comments, in the description. Okay. Virgo. It's 3 a.m. right now, you guys. I got up, took a shower, cleared my space. I know how you Virgos are. I made sure that I was right for you. Virgo. Okay, so I got 8 of Wands. This first 4 cards is going to be for your 2019. See what you went through. 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups, Virgo. 7 of Cups. Virgo. Okay, so I have 8 of Wands here, the Ace of Cups, 7 of Cups, and Temperance. So what I'm seeing here is that in 2019, or the energy leading up to that, is that you took some passionate action. Something got to you and you moved forward passionately, okay? You got 8 Wands. You're racing towards something, racing towards this emotional new beginning here that is actually quite divine here. I always consider the Ace of Cups to be something that is a gift from the divine, something that's meant to happen, okay? And then it looks like even after receiving your Ace of Cups, you had a lot of options still to choose from, okay? So we move forward passionately towards this divine offer here, but then it looks like you also had other options that you were considering, and you took the time to consider what would be best for you with the Temperance card. Weighing out your options, deciding, testing the water here. Okay? And these different options, it's like you can have gold, you can have women, you can have divine energy. There's a snake here, which is symbolic to me for like, I don't know, for some reason it means like medicine. We got a castle, we got a dragon, so it's like different directions you can go in, and you took the time to decide and test it and to see what was going to be best for you. Okay, Virgo? So yes, you got a divine offer that you moved toward passionately, but then you found that you had many options and had to take your time to figure out what you wanted to do. Okay, so your present energy, we have the Strength card, which is Leo energy. This is the energy you're bringing into 2020. Okay, so the Moon. Okay, so Strength and the Moon. Those are two major arcanas right there. Virgo. Too many. Message for Virgo. Justice. Shoot. Message for Virgo. Okay, so the current energy that you're bringing into 2020. Okay, so you've got a major arcana, but then you also have this stress, okay? So it probably has to do with all these options that you've explored, okay? So you have the strength, okay? The infinite strength to do whatever it is that you've come to do, to make this decision and move towards this passionate new beginning, okay? The Moon card often is related to water, feelings, emotions, secrets, and shadows, okay? So it looks like you're becoming emotionally stronger. That's what I'm seeing. That the strength next to the Moon is that you're really building up your feelings, because this is an emotional new beginning. So you've had to have the strength so that you can participate. You had to build up your emotional strength. That's the only word that's coming to me right now. To justice here. So it looks like you had to balance this out. Too many options, so you had to eliminate some of them after you tested the water. And that may have caused you some stress because you have to eliminate some of your options. Maybe you started making commitments. Maybe there's other people involved to where you're having to say, like, look, this is actually not going to work for me. And to sort out where you want to put your energy. Okay. Okay, so 2020, you're packing up these burdens. You're letting them go because you allowed yourself to get way too stressed out over all these options. $2020 for Virgo. $2020 for Virgo. Virgo, please. The Fool. This is looking right back at your emotional new beginning, having to start over. Okay, taking a leap of faith. The Lovers, a partnership. So, for many of you, some of you, this is looking like you had options for lovers. And you weren't sure which option was best for you. And you explored them all. And it looks like you did bring some justice to the situation, but it's still stressful. You still have to let go of the burdens because, you know, you started different relationships, or you contemplated commitment with different people. We need one more card for Virgo. And then we have the Two of Swords. So what is 2020 looking like for Virgo? It's looking like releasing these burdens, okay? Taking these wands and moving them towards something that you actually desire, okay? So letting go of the burden of all these options and this Nine of Swords energy, okay? Taking the leap of faith towards what you have decided upon, okay? You may not have all the answers. You may not know exactly what it's going to look like. You may not even know if it's truly the right thing, but you know that's what you want to do, and you're going to take a leap of faith. And so I can look at this card in two different ways. I can look at this as a beautiful balance between the masculine and feminine energies within, and being on one accord with yourself, as well as getting in alignment with your divine life purpose and being able to move forward with your balanced masculine and feminine energies, okay? Your own creative ability. But I also see this as a partnership, you know, the lovers here, okay, of having, the lovers is a divine soul connection, okay? So this is something that is, like, meant to help you in your soul purpose, okay? It could be like a soulmate or a higher level connection. But we still have the Two of Swords, Virgo, so you are still thinking. It looks like now it's come down. It went from 7 options of fulfilling, something that's going to make you feel good because it's cups. So now you're having to make a decision between 2. What action are you going to take? Okay, so you have a lot. It's funny how these cards have come out, because if we look at it vertically, it's like you have passion, strength, packing up that passion, okay, releasing the burdens after you move forward towards something. We got cups, water, and the Fool, okay? So really an emotional new beginning is right here. A new way of thinking of things, a new way of feeling about things. We have options, bringing balance to those options. And then another card for balance, okay, and partnership. Temperance, you know, weighing out your options, right? Deciding, testing the waters. This is called stress energy with the Nine of Swords. And then again, a decision-making energy here. Okay, so going into 2020, it looks like you've made this leap of faith. And so you're still making some decisions, okay? You're still making some decisions, but you are progressing. And just know that this is a divine offering that you're contemplating. Okay, so let's go into the healing. What can we work on, Virgo, in regards to healing ourselves? All 4 of my kids have the Virgo rising in their placement. So I feel very connected with Virgo, guys. What do we need to heal, Virgo? I know you guys like to do things right, and I know that you guys will go into hermit mode real quick. You know, you do a lot of thinking. So it doesn't surprise me that you've allowed it to stress you out. But I am happy to see that you have narrowed down your options to where it's just, you know, 2 with the Two of Swords. Okay, so let's see. Healing for Virgo. So first thing is 5 of Cups. So kind of getting over what you've lost. Okay. That's more feelings energy. And I'm thinking that's related to your options. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so again, we have 2 options here. And the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is taking new action. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, healing energy is healing this Five of Cups, okay? It's the mermaid in this card, and so that, you know, because it's the mermaid, that's telling me, like, you know how Ariel wanted legs? It's kind of like wanting something you can't have, or feeling like you don't have enough, you know, or feeling like you lost. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, it's usually 3 cups filled, 2 cups up. So basically, you didn't lose it all, you lost some, and so you're kind of sulking in that energy. 2 of Pentacles is often, see, this one is actually an elf, and it's an archer elf, okay? And a lot of times 2 of Pentacles is like juggling 2 things in the 3D realm. So that's very much related to this 2 of Swords energy here, as well as that 7 of Cups energy, you know, putting your energy in more than one place. And then Ace of Swords, so this is a new beginning. So it looks like what you really need to do here, that's funny because we have 5 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. So it's like what we're looking at healing is being happy with what you do have left, okay? Not worrying about what you don't have, and be content and work with what you do have, okay? Managing these 2 different options that it looks like you've chosen to, or possibly you need to continue to narrow down to the one where you want to put your energy. And this could be options in love, this could be options in work, okay? This could work and love. I'm like, what else is there? Work or love? Or just battling things within. It could be creative projects or something like that. So, you know, this is a general reading, so that you'll have to see what resonates best with you. But this is basically narrowing down a decision, and it's causing you some stress energy here. So what I want to advise you is to look at what you have left. You know, you may not have everything you thought you wanted, but oftentimes we don't need all of that. It's not all meant for us, not all good for us. And you have to just kind of take the lessons that you learned from it, okay, and work with what you do have. You still have 2 pentacles, okay, so manage your pentacles properly. Pentacles are earth energy, so it's 2 options in your 3D world, two different projects, people. It could be work and family. It could be something like a balance like that needs to happen. Okay, so, and then Ace of Swords. And so my Ace card is always my divine card. So it's like Spirit is saying that they want you to move forward. Take action on one of these options. It doesn't mean that you can't have both. It just means allow yourself to have a new beginning. So if you do want both options, if you are balancing work and family, or 2 people, or you know, friends and lovers, or, you know, whatever it is in your situation, Spirit is saying move forward. Take action on what you think or what you've thought about. Come out of this energy, okay, into this energy where you can really narrow it down, and you could really decide what's most important, and balance out your energies. Balance out the energy that you're putting out, okay? And take this new beginning. It's a new way of thought and a new way of doing things. Okay, so let's look at the creative energy here for Virgo. The creative energy for Virgo. Okay, so look, conjunction, empowerment. This one keeps coming out. So be empowered by knowing that this was a divine offer, okay? And that, you know, honestly, follow your heart. You know, whatever is on your heart to do is, so be empowered to follow that. Okay, so it says combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies. authorizes, allies with, saturates, overrides, and overwhelms. Conjunction. So you can combine your options, okay? Basically, like, make a plan. Strengthen your you don't have to stay in this or that. You can actually have them both if you do it in an empowering way. If you learn how to balance out the energy. I don't know why these cards are struggling to flip. I'm like, am I intense? I'm in this Virgo energy. It's almost like I'm like gripping the cards. Let's go, Virgo. Creative energy for Virgo. Chiron, healing. Okay, healing powers, growth, amends, release, personal development, inherited issues, self-doubt, generational trauma, shame, sensitivity, forgiveness, superpowers, divinity, cleansing, softness, and pain. So these always give you the yin and yang of healing, okay? And, or of whatever it's talking about. And so, very much related to this healing energy, this, letting go of what has been lost. And seeing what it is that you have, allowing those lessons that you've learned, just take those in and help you make your decisions based on what you've been through. One more card for Virgo. I do feel like a lot of tightness, like in my chest, Virgo. Just a lot of... I think that's why I'm struggling to flip the cards, because it's like my hands are not free-flowing, because control, releasing control, creative energy for Virgo. This card keeps coming out, guys, in everybody's reading, is your craft. Okay, so even though this could be a love relationship, but you know what, I'm also seeing this, because this card is coming out here, it could be related to your craft. Maybe you have options for work, business options, employment, maybe school, could be all kinds of things on the table, and it's stressing you out because you really, really want to make the right decision. You really want to move forward. You want this emotional new beginning. You want to feel good about what you're doing. Okay? You want to take the leap of faith towards your actual goals. You want this zero energy where you can create anything. Okay? You want this balance within. You don't want to be thinking one thing, doing another. You really want this beautiful marriage within yourself with the divine guiding you. Also this partnership, because remember, when we have it within, we have it on the outside too. So when you're ready for this on the inside and you're feeling fulfilled on the inside, you will automatically attract a partner who is on the same vibration as you. Okay? But it looks like you still have to make decisions. You do a lot of thinking, Virgo. Virgo is infamous for overthinking. And so I want to advise you to, you can have both, Virgo. You can have two. You can have everything that you want as long as you balance it out. So don't be afraid to have your cake and eat it too, okay? You can eat half the cake and save half the cake, okay? There are ways around this. As long as you remain balanced, you can have both options if that's what's stressing you out. But this work that you're doing, whether it's just on yourself or with another person, is all related to your craft. Okay? It's all related to your craft. Or Spirit is saying they want you to craft something with it. Whatever the lessons that you learn here, these options that you have here, you can make something with it. Okay, you don't have to feel like you have to give everything up. You can actually use it to build. So be empowered to do your healing work and build something. Is what these 3 cards are saying to me. Okay. Healing was at the top. Okay, I'm going to still shuffle these cards, but healing was already flipped up. So it's very important for you to heal the stress energy and to allow your, to get stronger in your emotions. Build up your emotional intelligence, your emotional maturity. Okay. Message for Virgo, please. Oh, crap. Too many. Putting it back. Adaptability. Okay, Virgo, so like I was just saying, is that you could have more than one option. You don't have to stress over just choosing one way of doing things or one path. You can have everything that you ask for. But adaptability, you're going to have to be able to adapt. This is also the #1 card in the deck. Somebody else got this. I want to say it was either Capricorn or Sagittarius. Or maybe it was in one of my personal readings. Okay, so the empowerment message for this is, when you set intentions for how your life could be different, better, fuller, juicier, prosperous, creative, more meaningful, etc., adaptability is the power you'll need to rely on. The old familiar you, the one who is used to your comfort zone, is now invited to dance in uncharted territory. The questions to ask yourself as you step into the unknown are, who do I need to become in order to experience this life I desire? What in me needs to shift so I can welcome this amazing abundance? You may want to pull an extra card after your reading. Okay, so I may pull another one, guys. Know you have everything you need right now. You are aligned with the Celtic shapeshifter goddess Ein, who could move effortlessly between our world and the world of fairy. Her power of adaptability is sparkling within you. Magic is afoot. The alignment message is, sometimes you find yourself unable to respond to life challenges because you are holding on too tightly to an image of how things should be. It's hard to adapt to changing circumstances when you are so connected to familiar conditions or an old identity. Or you may be too attached to the form of your desired outcome, and when things go in different directions, you resist. Have no fear. Instead, love these changes, be open and curious. Call on the goddess Ein to embody her power. Remember, she could effortlessly shift from one form to another and move between worlds without consequence. Trust that whatever you're bumping up against will dissolve through your willingness to simply be with what is and allow the magic to reveal itself. Okay? So, adaptability. So, sorting out those options. It looks like you've come down to 2-ish or whatever. Adapt. You can have more than one. You can have it all, okay? I really want you to have all of that, what you desire, Virgo. So, do your healing work, craft it, and adapt, okay? Don't just overthink it. Think it. Make a decision. Okay, so one more card for Virgo. What I'm really honestly feeling inside of myself, Virgo, is just a lot of intensity. A lot of, not even intensity, but tension. And I just want you guys to relax, okay? You don't need to, don't overthink it, okay? Because I'm really feeling that tension, not intensity, but tension, just holding on so tight, being so in control. I know that you guys like to make the right decisions and you like things to be perfect, but you know, this is life. It gets messy, and this is a shift that we're making. So you might have to be comfortable with this temperance energy of testing the waters, okay? Rather than fearing making the wrong choice. So it says shield yourself. Invoke protection to bring this situation to a speedy end. Okay. Ooh, I was supposed to pull another goddess card too, because they want us to know inexperience. Adapt to the fact that you don't really know. Adapt to the fact that this is new. You're taking a leap of faith. And that might be scary for you and cause you Nine of Swords energy. But you know what? Shield yourself. Know that this is a divine offering. Okay? That you have this divine strength. Okay? And as you do your healing work, you can shield yourself with your way of thought. So instead of overthinking like this, okay, you see, she's in a different energy, even though she's still thinking. Guess what? She's thinking, but she's going within. She's not stressed out with her hands in the head and hands. Too much thoughts. She's balanced and she's contemplating. Okay, and she's using her emotions too and going within. Okay, so shield yourself, shield your thoughts by directing your thoughts. Choose your thoughts. Okay, I actually want to get one more. Ooh, that could have been horrible. I want to get one more message from this flower card for you, Virgo, because I feel your stress right now. I'm feeling your stress, so I want you guys to relax. You're healed. The healing you've prayed for is on its way, okay? So that thing that you've been stressing over, the answers are already on their way, and enjoy it. Enjoy this. It's okay if you don't know, okay? And experience. It's okay if you're not experienced in what you are trying to accomplish. That's what life is about, is learning new things. So go on this adventure. Take this leap of faith. Know that you're protected. Okay? Know that you're protected. And know that you have the choice to decide what your thoughts are going to be. You can either think fear or you could think life, okay? So choose life so that you can have everything that you're asking for. Okay, so this is your reading, Virgo. If you like your own personal reading, I can do that for you. My email is in the comments, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you further.